Hey YouTube, welcome to From Failure to Freedom. My name is John Artsberger. I am a high-ticket affiliate marketer, and I actually teach people how to do affiliate marketing here on YouTube. I will show you exactly how that works in just a second and how you guys can actually use my training to start earning money right away as an affiliate. Usually I have people that come in, start going through the training. It's step-by-step, beginner-friendly, really easy to follow. I basically show you exactly what I'm doing, and you can just replicate that. If there's anything technical, I walk you through that. Most of that technical work is actually done for you. But you guys have actually landed in the middle of our series right now. We are on video 5, I believe this is, in our high-ticket affiliate marketing series. And I'm going to jump into my YouTube channel to show you how this is working. But first off, if this is your first time here and you're looking to learn about affiliate marketing, you are definitely in the right space. I have been doing affiliate marketing now for a long time, full-time for 5 years. I make a high 6-figure to 7-figure income depending on the years. And I actually show a lot of this off in my channel so that you guys can see what I'm earning with these platforms. This training that you're on right now, or this video, is actually the middle of a training. So if you guys are just seeing me for the first time and you want to get started on the training, check it out, see if it's something that you guys want to do. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. Let me just jump over to my YouTube channel and we'll go from there. All right, so here we are. This is my YouTube channel. A couple things to go over real quick. The number that you see at the bottom of the screen, that is my cell phone number. If you guys ever need help during this process, send me a text. If you have any questions, send me a text. I answer these myself. This is my personal cell phone, and I'll always get back to you. I do get a lot of messages coming in, so it may take me a little bit of time, but within 24 hours, I usually get back to everybody and answer their questions. The next thing we're going to talk about is the way that my training is set up on this channel. This is the training that you're on right now, the high-ticket affiliate marketing step-by-step training. It's a very in-depth look at affiliate marketing, but not only that, it actually walks you through using a platform called HBA that we are promoting actively as an affiliate. I earn a pretty decent income from just that platform alone. That's why we're using it, and it's very cheap to use. Costs $25. It's a $25 program. You can see that on my home screen of my YouTube channel, if you want to find these programs or the beginning of it, you can just scroll down, and right here is high ticket affiliate marketing. This is the first series on the exact same program that turned $25 into 6 figures, but we are updating it now this year. I made that one a year ago. There's a lot of things that have changed. We're updating that, and that's going to all be in this series right here that you guys are on. If you guys want to get started with it, just go over to day 1 video, click on that, and if you guys want to start using the platform that we're using, you can go down to the video description, open it up, and right here is the link for that. There's also a link to my Facebook group right here. You can join my Facebook group. That group has a ton of people that are following my trainings. They're working with it every day. They're earning a lot of money with it. So you can actually talk with them, see how they're doing, and get some input there. You can also connect with me and see what I got going on. And if you ever need any help, I'm here to help. That being said, I'm going to jump into the training today. You guys know how to get started if you're new. If not, let's just jump into it and go forward with our video. So the last few videos were about setup. We went through, setting up our funnel. We went through using our autoresponders on GR. We were setting up our autoresponders so that they could email our list, and so that we can start growing an email list. Then we went into some paid marketing methods. That was the last video, was all just a couple paid methods that I use. I like to get rid of those in the very beginning. You can use them or not. We're going to actually start stepping into the organic marketing right now and using social media. And this is my favorite part because it's where we're going to see the most growth in our business. Okay. So just keep in mind here, when you're starting something new, there's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be maybe something that's a little uncomfortable, but if you're really wanting to see success, then you really have to open your eyes up to a couple things that maybe you're not so familiar with, or maybe things that feel a little bit uncomfortable. Honestly, I don't believe that we can grow without an uncomfortable, an uncomfortable transition, because we as human beings, we get set in our ways, and it's very hard to pull ourselves out of them, especially as we start to age and get a little bit older. I know that some of the older people I'm working with, they had a little bit of trouble with social media, but I have a really simple process that you guys can follow that'll help you actually kind of break into that market. The reason, first off, before we start, the reason that we're using social media and why it's so important for an online business is because since we're in the online space, the thing that people are going to be looking for is you, as your presence online. They want to see that, okay, well, this person's running an online business, but he doesn't have a Facebook page, or he doesn't have a YouTube channel, or he doesn't have a TikTok. Well, how are they going to trust you? How are they going to know that you're legitimate? They're not. And that goes for any online business. And if you see, if you were to look around the world at some of the biggest companies, if you look at Sears is a great example of this. For some of the younger people, you probably don't even know what Sears is. But for anybody that was, brought up in the 80s or even the 70s, Sears was a huge business. It was a huge department store. And it basically went out of business when the online world started transforming into what it is today. The reason it was because it failed to shift over into the online spectrum. It didn't get there fast enough. If you look at companies like Walmart or Amazon, who completely embraced the online changes and started selling online, all the e-commerce brands, almost every big company that's still around has shifted to some kind of online presence. The reason is because it's super powerful. When I look at social media, I don't look at it as a way to connect with friends. I don't look at it as a social place. I look at it as a business opportunity. When I see social media, I see numbers, I see people, interactions, getting myself out to people that would have never seen me before. Now, I get this question quite a bit when people are first starting out. They're like, "Hey, you have a social presence already. Then it's easy for you." I didn't all the time. I've only had a social presence for a couple years. When I first started in the social space, I wasn't putting myself out there at all. I was running e-commerce businesses, so we did have some paid advertising, but I wasn't utilizing social media as a business. And where I saw myself kind of explode is when I started embracing the power that social media is. When we compare social media to something like paid advertising, right? Like let's say Facebook ads for an example, as an example. With a Facebook ad, you basically pay Facebook to show your product to a certain number of people. As a good example, you could pay $20 to reach between 500 to 1,000 people for $20. I mean, it's a pretty high price nowadays to advertise, right? It's the cost of advertising. It's not like back in the day where you drop $500 on a TV promotion and maybe you could be shown to 10,000 people. This is the internet. We can gear our marketing towards a specific audience and then allow them an opportunity to actually purchase from right there. So paid advertising nowadays is pretty expensive. But let's look at social media as like in general, right? We have the ability, just as somebody completely brand new to the online space, to put out a post, and that post potentially could be seen by thousands and thousands, if not millions of people for free. This is amazing. This is why people like Gary Vee or Grant Cardone and all the bigwigs really focus on social media and creating content all the time. It's because they know how incredible it truly is for a business. The biggest brands in the world now, like Nike and Adidas and everybody else, they are consistently putting out new content, paying creators to make content. As affiliates, the first thing that most companies look for is, what is your social media presence? Do you have a social media presence? To be part of Amazon's influencer network, you have to prove that you have a solid social media presence. So we need to start developing this right from the get-go. And this is not going to be something that just blossoms overnight, okay? This is going to take a little bit of effort. We're at the point now where we're going to start building our business, okay? Now, we're going to start seeing some like traction and getting some sales rolling in probably within the first month or two. Well, for sure, probably within 2 months. If you're following along and doing everything correctly, you should have a pretty steady flow of leads coming in and sales. But in the beginning, it's going to be about building that. So we want to start putting ourselves out there, stepping out into the spotlight a little bit. Do we have to do that ourselves? Technically, we don't. Now, the one thing that I want to do is talk about the opportunity here on social media and the different ways that we can put ourselves out there. So I'm going to open up my Facebook account, and I'm just going to show you as an example some of the stuff that I'm doing on mine, and where I think that you guys could really start doing it. And then we're going to talk about whether you have to do it the way that I'm doing it, or if you have to show your face in videos, or if you have to do all of this. We're going to talk about that in a second. But let's jump over to my Facebook platform here for a second so that you guys can take a look at what I got going on. So I have a mixture of video content and just static posts. Static posts being something like this, just a basic post that's just put up daily. I put these out every day, a couple posts per day, per account, and they're just a quick little, something that I write up real quick, okay? I have a team actually that works with them now. I have, we set up a content calendar. I look at it every day, and I approve the posts that are going out, and then we put them up. But you can see right here from this one static post, one flat post on my Facebook, I had 118 comments, 191 interactions from a flat static post. I only started doing these flat static posts like this probably a year and a half ago, okay? And I can generate sometimes up to thousands and thousands of interactions on those posts. They're very powerful. So that being said, you could potentially just do flat posts, okay? Bare minimum, I would say as a bare minimum, you could just start doing posts like this, and you're going to start growing online. You're going to start slowly building an audience. Your content, Facebook's algorithm is going to see that you're posting all the time. They are going to start pushing your content out to everybody. Throw in some memes, some funny stuff, whatever else that you want to add, and they're going to start pushing it out. But I also have video content. And sometimes my videos don't even do very good. Sometimes my videos only get like 100 views. But sometimes they get 1 million views. So every once in a while, I'll have a video that blows up and reaches an audience of like 6 million people. That is what we're looking for, okay? That's going to grow our accounts rapidly. That's going to start bringing in people who want to talk to us, who want to learn about what we're doing. And there's some really cool tricks that I can show you with video content that can make this super easy. Now, when we get to, should I do video content? Should I just do these static posts? It's really going to be based on you as a person. In my opinion, if you are here right now and you are trying to build a business online and you're serious about it, hit this with everything that we can. Follow the training that I'm about to put out and just nail it. Do it every single day. Be consistent with it. Follow the tricks that I'm going to show you, and you guys are going to blow up extremely fast. But if you just kind of float along and you just do a post here, a post there, you don't want to do any video posts, you don't want to do this, you're going to take a lot longer to grow and actually start seeing a return on this. We want to build something that's going to be long lasting and that's going to be, impressive when people jump on our social platform. I have people that go through and I'm getting likes on some of my posts that I put out a year ago because some people go in, watch one video, skip through, watch another, go all the way down, find old videos. So this is what we want to build. We kind of want to build like a content machine. So that being said, I hope you have a good understanding. Now, there are other options. We can touch on this a little bit, and I'm going to touch on it a little bit more in a later video when we get to kind of outsourcing and how we can hire people to help with these certain jobs so that we don't have to do them ourselves. We're going to get into that in a little while. We're going to have a full lesson on it, but Can you hire somebody to do your social presence for you? You 100% can. The things to consider when doing this, okay? What is the investment that you're willing to put out without seeing any return? Because the first month or two, you may not see the best returns. They probably won't cover the fees that you're paying somebody to run your social media for you. The second thing to consider is now that you've built a social media presence with a hired, an alter ego, if you will, a fake you, who's basically the face of your business. What happens when that person doesn't want to do it anymore? Or what happens when they demand double the payment? Or what happens when they get sick? Or what happens when they can't be there anymore? Now you're stuck with this social media that is on face value somebody else, not you, and you got to try to turn it around somehow. And it's going to cause some confusion. It's going to disrupt all the work that people put in. In my opinion, I do know people that do this, and they've made long-term deals with people. I know people that you probably have seen them on social media, and they're a fake person. The person doing the stuff that's communicating with you guys is not even the person that's behind the business. There's somebody that's hired out of the Philippines or India that's working with this person and is kind of the front man for the business while this person just pays them on the back end. I know people that do it. It's expensive. A good time to actually look at doing something like that is when you have a lot of money coming in and maybe you want to scale your business. You want to add more revenue to it. You want to branch into a different affiliate market. You could hire somebody to create a second account. I've actually done this. I've tested it. I've had, probably 15, 20 different people doing different accounts at different times. I still run into a lot of issues with it. I stopped doing it. I stopped hiring that portion because they'd quit or they'd find something else or they'd want more money or there'd be an issue with this or something like this. And I didn't like there was always some kind of problem. Every time you add another person to the mix, there's going to be a problem. And keep in mind, nobody cares about your business as much as you do. Okay. You're doing this for a reason. I don't know what that reason is. But you want to find a way to make more money, or you want to find freedom, or you want to do whatever. It's going to take a little bit of work, and I'm going to help you do this. I'm going to help you get through it. I'm here to support you along the way. My team's here to support you. I'm dedicated to this, but you have to be dedicated as well. Because if you send me a message a month from now and you say, man, I've been following your training and I don't have any sales yet, and then I go look at your social media platform and you have one post up and maybe one video that's nobody's on that video, just a random video, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. You didn't do anything, right? You have to put in the work here. This is your business. If I could do this for you, I would. But I'm busy as hell, man. I have so much other stuff that I'm working on, and I'm still dedicating hours and hours of my day to trying to help people do this. So take advantage of what you have here, because unlike what you have with me, I've never had that before. I never had somebody to hold my hand and kind of help me walk through this and show me what to do. So that being said, I think you get my point. You should be the face of your business. Nobody's going to care about your business as much as you, and you should be the one putting in the work to make it work, even if it is hard, even if it sucks, even if you don't understand. You have to learn, okay? And I'm going to teach you. So since we got past that part, let's just assume that everybody's going to be doing their own content. Now, before we get into content, we're going to do a ton of videos on content creation, editing, what content works, creating good content, creating viral content. We're going to do some trainings on this. But today I want, the first step is making sure that your social media looks good, okay? So the number one thing to consider is you're building a brand, whether it's a personal brand, a business. You can do it in one or two different ways. My brand is my personal brand, but I've made it into a business. From Failure to Freedom is my business, but it all started with me. It's a personal brand, okay? So what you want to do is actually create some kind of logo or some kind of, this is a banner, a Facebook banner, a Facebook, I think it's called a Facebook banner on Facebook, isn't it? Cover photo, maybe? Yeah, cover photo, edit cover photo. So this is your Facebook cover photo. You can see I have a logo there. You don't have to do that yet with a logo. You could actually create one of these. You can Google all of the different sizes that you need for the different social platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, anything that you need a size to know what size of an image you need, you can Google that. And then what I like to use is Canva. And Canva is extremely easy to use. Let me just jump over there real quick and I'll show you. There's a couple different things I'm going to show you, a couple tricks here in the beginning to do this. You only have to do this once. You just create your cover photos, your image. We're going to get into it a little bit more in depth, but you just need to do this once. So let me actually pull this over here to log in because I know it's not going to let me log in with that account. It always makes me do some kind of crazy stuff. Oh, did it let me? Strange. Oh, this is my old account. Well, this is an old Canva account, but we can check it out. Okay, so on Canva is pretty cheap. I'm not sure what they have a free plan right here to design anything. They have a pro plan and team plans. I have a pro plan. This is an old Canva account that's it's a free account. You can see right here it says free. So there is a free account that you can have. I do have a pro plan now just because I use a lot of their photos and a lot of other stuff. But in the beginning, you don't need that. You just need to create a quick cover photo. So what we can do is go to Google and just type in Facebook cover photo size, okay? 820 by 312 pixels. And then it says 640 by 360 for mobile. So you're going to have to watch probably a YouTube video. I'm not going to go into creating your cover photo. It's just, you can do this. You can just go ahead and create the 820 by 312 or create 640 by 360 image on Canva. And to do that, you just go to Canva, create design. You might even be able to type in cover, Facebook cover. Facebook cover right here, bam. So there's a Facebook cover. You can design it how you want. Now, one thing to touch on this real quick, just so you understand, when it's saying 820 by 312 pixels, that's the size, the full size of somebody looking at it on a computer. The 640 by 360 size is somebody looking at it on a mobile phone. So you want to keep your images and your stuff within that 640 by 360, but the full size can be 820 by 312. You understand? So this is 820 by 312. I think this is their Facebook cover. So I'm assuming that that's what it is. So you would want to really try to keep some stuff in the middle here, but you can, grab a template if you want, something like this. Add your photo on it. Let me see if I have any photos available here. Well, I don't have any photos of me. Let's just, here, we'll grab a bird. So pretend that's my photo, okay? This is me right here, a flying bird. So you want to have your photo right here of you, and you can type, you can put something in here that's, for your Facebook, like it could be your name, just John Artsberger or whatever. Add some text. You can do that here by clicking text. Add the text bar, or add the text right here, and you can put your name just next to this. So you have something up on your Facebook. Now, this is one option using Canva. The other option is, and this is what I would advise if you have like an extra $100 or so, you can go over to Fiverr. And let's just sign in. Oh, I don't even know which account I have on Fiverr either. I have so many different accounts. I've been using all these platforms. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Okay. So we can do this. We can go to Fiverr and type in brand kit. Right here. So for example, this guy right here charges $35 and he will do a logo design with a branding kit and a business brand identity. Basically, you can type in brand kit or social media kit and tell them, talk with these people on Fiverr. These people will do the entire thing for you. Tell them the colors you want. You tell them your brand name. You tell them if you don't want to have a brand, like mine is From Failure to Freedom. If you don't want to have that, you could just have your name, right? I could just have John Artsberger, and that could be my brand. Now, when we get to talking about Facebook groups in a second, we do want to name our Facebook group something relative to what we're doing. Since we're in the business opportunity space with HBA, we can name our brand or our Facebook page or group something like, my Facebook group as an example. Let me just pull it open. I have a bunch of groups, but let me pull open the one that you guys are probably in. From Failure to Freedom, right here. That's all I've done for my brand. I threw a picture up, put this logo on that I had created, and bam, there you go. So, and I named it From Failure to Freedom, 7-figure affiliate. The reason that I did that was because when people are searching on Facebook for affiliate, this is going to come up and they're going to be like, oh, here's an affiliate, an affiliate site. They'll go check it out and check out my group. So that's called SEO, search engine optimization. So that's something to consider when you're putting your group together. But for your regular Facebook, you could just have your name and a cover photo. Okay. And then the next thing to talk about is your image, just like a little image. You want to have this created though, so that when somebody goes to your site, when they're watching some of your content or looking at your content, they don't see just a blank screen. You want there to be something here. So you can get help getting it built out with a brand kit off of Fiverr, pretty cheap. There's a bunch of cheap options. There's some really expensive options, which I don't know why you would ever pay for. Expensive is not better in this case. Okay, we just want something real quick, or you can just design it yourself on Canva. Canva, you can pull up the different things that you need, and it should give you the different sizes for whatever, and you can just create your own. It's a fun tool to play around with too for later when we get into some of the other training. Canva is a great thing to start learning. One of the best places to learn about Canva is YouTube. So just like you're watching a training video right now on affiliate marketing, you could type in how to use Canva or Canva for beginners on YouTube, and somebody will walk you through the whole thing. They'll show you exactly how to do everything. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of work for you to kind of get set up. If you don't feel comfortable with it, hire somebody to just create you a brand kit so that you can upload something on your social media account. This is important. Okay, so now you have your social media built out. You can also, another thing to touch on real quick. I told you with my group, I don't want to confuse you guys. With my group, I do have it called From Failure to Freedom. That's my business. That's why I have my business logo right here. You can create your own business. If you're going the Facebook route and you're thinking about your Facebook group, because eventually you really want to have a Facebook group, because I'm going to teach you how to grow it. Okay, and a Facebook group is a powerful platform, but I'm trying to start off a little bit slow here. But what you could do is name it, start your business, start this affiliate business that you have. It could be Make Money with John. That could be the name of your Facebook group, and that could be the name of your business too. You can always update and change things and slide things around, whatever, you can always do this. So don't be too worried about what you're putting together here. Your original Facebook profile should be you though, okay? Just to keep in mind, your Facebook profile should be you. Facebook has 3 parts to its platform, 3 main parts to consider. Facebook has its Facebook profile, which when you sign up to Facebook, that's what you get. You get a Facebook profile. They also have a Facebook business page, right here, a Facebook business page that you can create later to run ads with. I'm going to get into doing that later, so don't worry about that yet. And they have Facebook groups, and groups is just somewhere where you can, bring people who are following your social media presence and kind of put them in one place to work with them. You can see I do a ton of stuff in my group, marketing and talking to people and helping and trainings and things like that. But right now, in the very beginning here, the most important thing is just creating your profiles. Okay, we want to have these created and looking good. If you want to get ahead of the game, sure, go create a Facebook group, go create a Facebook page. Right now on your Facebook profile though, you want to make sure that you have your cover photo, you want to have an image right here of you, and you want to have your name, okay? Your name should be here always, because as you start to grow, people are going to be searching for your name, and you want it to be all over social media. All of these platforms are going to work together to help you grow. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything works together online. Every time somebody searches your name, it's another hit on Google, and it will start pulling your information from everywhere. So it's going to really help push you out there to see more people. So Facebook profile, cover photo, image, name. Now we get down to the bio. Okay, I like to keep my intro pretty basic. I just say learn to build a profitable business online, and right here is the domain that you created just the other day in this training. So that's where you want to put it. You want to have it right here in your intro, so that when somebody clicks on your profile, the very first thing they see is, bam, this blue thing right here to click on. Oh, there's his link. That's super important. That's what we want, because in some of the videos that we're going to be making, we're going to be, or some of the content, we're going to be making people go back to our profile. Hey, go check out the link in my profile. Okay, we're going to say things like that. And this is the link that they're going to come and click on. This is actually going to take people to my YouTube channel, to this training that you're on right now. That's what that link is taking people to, okay? Eventually, you're going to be doing the same thing. Hopefully, we can get you to that point where you feel confident enough that you can start building a YouTube channel and replicating some of the things that I'm doing. And I'm going to help you with that. I have a ton of free stuff coming out that's going to help you big time with this, okay? But and some trainings on it. But for now, just put your domain in there, so that when somebody sees your profile, they want to see what you're doing. They're going to go click on that, and they're going to head over to HBA to purchase your product. Eventually, down the road, maybe a month from now, we'll switch that over to a YouTube group whenever you start feeling comfortable enough to start creating content, or when you see some of my upcoming training here that I'm going to be giving you that's going to have some done for you, okay? And don't bank on that, though. Start doing this yourself. But I am going to put some cool stuff together that's going to really help you. Other than that, be personal with your profile. Fill out your profile information, okay? I have that I'm an entrepreneur. I have my company. I have the university I went to. I have a high school I went to. I have my home where I live. You don't have to put any of that information if you don't want to. If you want to kind of be more standoffish, that's fine. And then I have some other links that I've added here. So you can go here to edit your bio and just update that. You can go here to edit your details. Okay, these are all your details. You can add information there. But you want to have that built out. That's pretty much all that you really need on Facebook. I mean, it's going to take you 10 minutes to do it, okay? So what I would recommend that you guys do, if you're just starting out, you don't have any editing experience, go over to Fiverr, pay somebody $30 or $20 or whatever to create you a social media or brand kit. You can put brand kit or social media kit, right? You can put brand kit, social media kit together, so it can pull up anything with those, with that information. And then they can just create you a simple personal branding for your site. And what that's going to also do is give you colors. You can see that I have very similar colors on all of my different platforms. It's always going to be related to this color scheme, so that it's cohesive around all of my social media platforms. So you're always, if you go through and look at all my different platforms, they're always going to have this color of branding on it, okay? The lights that you see behind me right now, they're the color of my brand. I keep everything cohesive and branded, okay? This is important for later on, because people want to see that, this is your brand. They can recognize it when they see you on other platforms. And once you start growing and getting out there on other platforms, you're going to be amazed at how powerful it can be to have a strong brand like this, okay? So that's kind of the basics of Facebook. Now we'll head over and look at Instagram. So here's my Instagram. You can see, again, it's pretty basic. With Instagram, all that I have is an image here. And it's the same image on my Facebook. And there's a funny story about this. I have way better images, but Facebook verified my account a while back. And in doing so, they made it so I cannot change my images. I'm not allowed to change my personal image because I had to verify it with my ID and everything. So they won't let me change my image without re-verifying my account. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to have the headache of changing this. So I just like, whatever. So now look at this crappy photo on Instagram, but whatever, it's fine. So photo on Instagram, same thing. You just want a profile photo. This can just be any image of you. Take an image with your phone. It doesn't really matter. It could be an image not of you too, but like I said, it's kind of important for you to start kind of getting out there. Your Instagram bio is this right here. Super, super basic, okay? They don't give you a lot of room to write anything. I just write something like this: message me AFM for a free walkthrough of high ticket affiliate marketing. And then I have my link here, okay? This is my same link that I have on my Facebook. It's gonna be your link too. You put your domain there of whatever you're selling. As we start growing and adding things to what we're doing, there's a couple different things we can do. We can add like a link tree that has multiple links, or we can add just your YouTube channel to where you're sending people to a YouTube channel. Hopefully by then you have a really good idea, an understanding of what you're doing, and you can replicate some of the trainings that I'm doing and or use some of the trainings that are coming up here in the future and grow your YouTube channel at the same time. YouTube is my favorite platform on social media by far. I love YouTube. It is the most powerful. It gives us the most quality leads. It helps with every aspect of affiliate marketing. That's why so many affiliates are on YouTube, okay? And it's very easy to start using once you start making social media content, like short videos like this. Like, these are just basic videos. I don't know if you guys watch any of the videos, but I mean, some of them are, I don't know. I'm gonna turn that down. Some of these are 15 seconds long. Like, look at this. I think this is like a 20-second video. And I just sat here, right here where I'm at, made a quick video, threw it up, get a couple replies, couple responses. People are already commenting, you know, AFM, DM me, AFM, because they want some information. I don't know these people. They've never seen my profile before. So this is the power of social. This video got hardly any views already. Like, what am I at? 5? I got 5 likes. And I put this out 24 hours ago. So Instagram's kind of a different beast too, by the way. But we still want it. We still want to have an Instagram. And we want to do videos on. I've seen people get millions of views. I've had you know, maybe a couple videos on Instagram blow up, but in general, it's going to be Facebook Reels that blow up after about a month, and it's going to be TikTok that blow up. Literally, they can blow up any day that you put them out there, because TikTok's a strange platform compared to the rest. But you just want to have something basic, something to keep in mind here. Whatever you're doing, since we're doing affiliate marketing or online business, in your Instagram bio, you can add hashtags. Basically, what a hashtag does is it allows for your content to be searched. So let's say you put hashtag affiliate marketing in. Now, if somebody was to go to Instagram and search for affiliate marketing, my account might be one of the accounts that pops up because I have hashtag affiliate marketing there. What it also does is lets Instagram or the other platforms like TikTok and Facebook know where your audience, who the audience is that you're trying to reach. So we want to use hashtags with all of our marketing. If we go to Facebook right here, and you can see even in this static post, I have hashtag work from home, and that tags those people who are interested in work from home businesses. So this is what I mean by, with social media, we can actually gear our content towards people who want to see it with hashtags. Super powerful. So always use hashtags with your posts. How many hashtags? It's up for debate. Some people say 3 to 5. Some people say, you know, max out your hashtags. I think it depends on the platform, how it works best. With TikTok, on each video that you make, I like to put between 5 to 10 hashtags. With Facebook, I probably put about 5 on my videos. Sometimes just one hashtag on any kind of static post, 1 or 2. On Instagram, you can put, I think, maximum 30 hashtags on your videos. Instagram is a different beast, though, when it comes to content. It's a very hard market to break into. They are very much centered around quality over quantity, unlike the rest of the social media platforms. So it's still worth using because yeah, you're still going to get eyes on you. And some people only use Instagram. Some people only use Facebook. Some people are kind of going in between but prefer one over the other. So maybe they find you on Facebook, but want to check out your Instagram account to see if you're real. So it's good to have both. Okay. It's good to have all of these. So this is your Instagram, basic, super easy to set up. That's all you need. You just need a simple bio. You want to have your link there. Now let's head over to TikTok. And I do want you to create these accounts, okay? Create your TikTok accounts. We're going to talk about the video content in a minute. I told you I'd talk about it in a second. Let me log in here. I'm not sure which one. I think this is a super old account, actually. Let's see. I'm going to be probably as surprised as you when we look at this one, because I bet you this is one of my old, very first TikTok accounts. Yeah, it is. This is an old account. So let me find a better account that kind of shows you now. Let me log out of this one. Let me just think about this for a minute. Which account? I have about, to be honest, I probably have 80 or 90 TikTok accounts by now. So let me see which one I have on my phone. And then I'll pull it up. Let me pause this for a second. I'll open up the one that I want to show you guys. All right, so here we go. This is one of my accounts. Like I don't even use this account really anymore, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like and why I really think TikTok is an amazing platform and why video content is a great place to start for affiliate marketing. And this account is a great account to show why. Let me show you this. I created this account when I was doing some tests with Amazon affiliate marketing, and I just wanted to see how well the product marketing was going on TikTok. So check this out. I created this account and created these videos all within about a week and a half. Okay, quick videos. This video hit 6.3 million views. This one had 236,000. This one had 89,000. This was a brand new account. Such a basic video too. Just like a really simple video in my truck, and it hit 6.3 million views. But the cool thing is it started generating me affiliate commissions for about a month and a half just from this one account. That's why I left it here. I changed it over to, it was kind of like a practice account, so I started practicing different types of content styles on it because I like to do that. I like to see what's trending and whatnot. And then these other accounts these other videos started doing kind of crappy. So, yeah. So I switched over to a new account, but this is a good account as an example because I wanted to show you, even though it was a brand new account, okay? Within the first week and a half, it took off and hit millions of views. We can do that with these TikTok accounts consistently, by the way. Once you get used to creating content, I only use a TikTok account for as long as it's producing views. So when my accounts start to get like this, where they're only producing around 300, 400 views, I cut that account off and I don't use it again. What I'll do is I'll keep the account around, and down the road in like 6 months, I'll post on it a few times and see if it gets any more traction. By that time, it may have reset the algorithm, and sometimes they blow up again. But as far as our TikTok accounts, what they need to look like, I would suggest having your name. I would suggest having just a really easy, cheap, simple bio. Learn the correct way to reach success is a good example, or learn how to build a six-figure income with some pointers pointing down. Now, the one thing with TikTok that they do differently is when you first create your account, you cannot put a link right here. Okay, you can type it into your bio, but until you get 1,000 followers, you can't actually add it to as a clickable link. Now, that being said, it doesn't matter because TikTok grows super fast. Okay, we can even grow it with ads. I'm going to show you some examples later. But you can completely grow it with ads. You make a couple short videos. They can be about anything. You can grow an account with ads so that you can put a link in there. Okay, and then start working with it. But really, TikTok is up and down. Out of all the social media platforms, it's one of my. It's like a love-hate relationship. I love the amount of views we can hit really fast. I hate the inconsistency with it. Okay. I hate the up and down, and the regulation changes and all the things that new social media platforms go through. TikTok's going through that right now. They were extremely good about a year and a half ago. Now they're still decent because you'll still have some accounts that blow up, especially if you do it in a genuine way and create good content, genuine content that people want to see with you being you and stuff like that. But to keep in mind here in the beginning, when you start doing content, any kind of content, it's not going to be very good, right? Nobody's great right when they start, but you have to get that out of your system, start getting more comfortable with it, and then you will be great and you will start being a great brand. I know all kinds of people of all different walks of life I've worked with over the past 2 years who all had such a hard time in the beginning, the first couple of weeks doing content, and who just turned out to be fantastic. I mean, fantastic at content, outdoing me, outperforming me in the content, in content creation by far. So anybody can do this. It's just going to take that consistency. It's going to take a little bit of stepping out of your comfort zone, and it's going to take, commitment. Okay. So that being said, that's all you can add to your TikTok account, but you want to do that. Create a TikTok account. Again, TikTok accounts can kind of be looked at as like a throwaway social media. You're going to create one now. It's not going to be the same one you're using 6 months from now. Chances are some people do keep their accounts going and get a lot of engagement over and over again. Maybe they're really likable people and they can do that. So maybe you're that person. I don't know. Mine aren't. I'm not like that. And it's hard to keep my TikTok accounts going forever. So I just use them until they don't produce anymore, and then I get rid of them. But after about, creating some content, once you create like 20 videos, which really isn't long, it's not hard. You could do that in a week. Once you do that, you are going to feel so much more comfortable with creating content. You're not even going to care about it, because it's going to be, it's like when you start a new job. When you first start a new job, you're a little bit hesitant to do things. You're kind of cautious. You're a little bit nervous maybe. But once you get into it, it's just work, and it's just, what you do to make money. So same thing with this. Okay. But we would be foolish to shy away from social media when we're running an online business, with any business. And you know what? I don't care if anybody tells you otherwise. If somebody tells you otherwise, they're lying. In the online space, we need an online presence. If you want to build an online business, where do you have to build it? Online. That's why it's called an online business. They want to know you. You have to build your presence. So this is what we're going to focus a lot of time on in this training. After that, I would just say, so we did TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Our main hub of what we're going to be dealing with is going to be Facebook. That's going to be our main central hub. And then we're going to actually convert over to YouTube at some point. We're going to do some specific YouTube trainings, but I'll run through this real quick so that you guys can, if you want to go ahead and create a YouTube account, I would still advise you that you do that. Right now, you could even just use it for short videos and stuff like that. But on a YouTube account, you need a channel banner right here. Same thing. You can get these created on Fiverr, or you can create them on Canva. You need a profile image. You need a name, which can be your business or your personal name. I have multiple YouTube accounts. Let me see if I can pull another one up. I have about, 10. There's one. So, John Artsberger, that's a personal account. And I have literally not done anything with this account. No marketing on it. I put out a few videos, and I have 3,000 subscribers on it. It's really easy to get subscribers. You just have to put in a little bit of work. Okay. And then my regular account, of course, is this one. But I have multiple accounts. I even have other accounts that you guys will probably never see that have to do with, different things than marketing and building a business. But maybe I'll show you guys sometime so you can see. Really, that's all you need, though. You need your name. You need a channel banner. You need your image. You also want to add your links, in your and an about section and stuff. You can go in and update anything in here. Anything that can be updated with your personal information needs to be done. Okay. With YouTube and creating content, we're going to do a whole unit on that pretty quick here. We're going to do a whole training, probably going to take a few videos to get through, because YouTube is a search engine. It's owned by Google. It has to be treated like a search engine. It's not your typical social media. You have to have keywords in your video descriptions. You have to have a certain process written out here. There's certain reasons why you do things. Let me show you like one of these recent videos if you've already, haven't checked. There's reasons why I have the name of the video right here. That's the keywords that I'm using for the video, and I have them like in multiple places throughout these videos. You'll see affiliate marketing everywhere. You'll see passive income. You'll see work from home, earn online, high ticket affiliate marketing. You're going to see them over and over again because we're playing against the search engine. So we're trying to get, when somebody searches on YouTube for affiliate marketing, I want to make sure that my video is one of the ones that comes up for them. Okay. So it is a little bit different, but with the shorts, right? With creating short content like these, like what we're going to start focusing on with social media, other social media, you can use this channel just for that and grow your channel with your shorts. And they pay you for those too, by the way, but you're going to start getting subscribers. Then we can branch out into doing long form content whenever you feel comfortable. Okay. And, you can, if you do feel comfortable right now, start doing it. But if not, we're going to go through some trainings on it, some specifics to talk about, call to actions. We're also going to do that when we get into the social media training. Today was kind of like the social media setup day. Okay. So make sure you have all of these social media platforms rocking and ready to go. Your homework tonight, set up your social media accounts. If you don't, now this is something to talk about. If you don't want to use your personal accounts that you've had for years and years, like your old Facebook account, create a new account. If you want to have a different alias, a different name, that's fine too. I know lots of affiliate marketers that use a different name, okay? Some people because of the business they're in, some people because they just don't want anyone to find them while they're learning and growing. That's fine. Just one thing to keep in mind here when you start thinking about social media. Your friends and family, unless you invite them to your social media account, they're never going to see your content. The world is far too vast. Out of all of the years and thousands of videos that I've put out, I've had 2 people who weren't invited to my TikToks and my YouTube account actually find me from my past. Okay, that I'm not friends with anymore. 2 random people, but they were people that I knew in the past. Out of all of the content I've done, and I've done so much, I've had millions and millions and millions of views on videos, and only a couple people that I knew in my past ever reached out about them because nobody sees them. We're gearing content towards a certain industry, okay? And that being said, we're also gearing it towards a worldwide audience. So there's so many people. Chances of your friend Bob finding you on your new social media account is slim to none unless you invite them. So don't be shy. Don't be scared. Jump in, embrace this, and we're going to kick its ass. I promise. That being said, this video is getting way too long. I'm starting to lose my voice. We're 52 minutes in. I can't believe it. I just looked down and I was like, damn, I didn't want it to be that long. But this is an important one because I want you guys to work on this right now, today. Set up your social media accounts. We're going to start getting into knocking out some content, what content's working, some quick tips that you guys can start using. To get a good idea of this, go check out my profile, start scrolling through my profile and looking at my static posts. That's one of the things I'd like you guys to start working on right now, no matter what. Once you have these accounts up, start putting out these posts. If you don't know what to write, go and write what I write. You can just go write the same thing that I'm writing because your audience isn't going to be the same as mine, okay? You're going to have a different audience. You're going to be reaching different people. We might collide at some point once you're at a different level or in the community a little bit more, but you can copy what I'm writing. Just go down like a year ago and start looking at some of the content that I was posting then. You can scroll way back and grab some of the content that I was posting then. The other thing you can do, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more in the next video, is you can go to ChatGPT and get them to write you a whole month's worth of content posts for free in about 10 seconds. So we're going to go through that too in the next video. That being said, I need to take a drink, sorry. That being said, we are done with today's video. It's been a long one. I'm very sorry. I'm going to try to keep these to 30 minutes, I promise. I'm going to try, but I wanted to get through all the different social media platforms. So homework tonight, create Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, create these accounts. Get your social media presence started, get an image put on your accounts, write your bios, fill out your any kind of information you need in there, add your link to your profile. Every profile needs to have your link, your domain that we just created for HBA. Your domain has to be there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll probably do a break here of a couple days because I know it's going to take you a little bit longer to get these done. So we'll break it up here, and I'll probably have the weekend off from videos. So I'll stagger them throughout the week, Monday to Friday, release the series on each one of those days, and probably give you guys a break on the weekends because there is a lot that we're going to cover. There's going to be a lot of questions, I think, along the way, and I want to be able to answer those for you guys. But you guys have a great day. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening. Well, it's evening here for me. You guys might be watching this in the day. Whatever. Have a great day. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, leave me a like on it. I appreciate that. And comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video.